Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Hello, hello. Give me 1 second. I am going live in the Facebook group. Vicki, you're making me dizzy. uh, all right. How's everybody today? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Everybody have a great New Year's Eve or New Year's. Anybody do anything fun? Safe fun?
Just had a couple of friends over and played pool in our basement.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Let's see. Got a couple more people joining and we will get started. All right, you guys know how I like to get started. Who has something good to share? Tell me something good. What are you excited about for 2021? What happened in 2020 that what you were really pleased with? Let's just take a moment and have some gratitude and tell each other something good that's going on.
Susan told me I cast yesterday.
Yay!
Yay!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We're so happy for you, Sarah. You've been working your took us off. So we're so glad. 100% feels good. Who else?
Glad to say in a year of uncertainty last year, I was able to dive or just jump into this real estate business. And I think that was the best decision for me. And I'm just looking forward to 2021 being way better. Even though 2020 wasn't bad at all, but 2021 is going to be better.
Definitely. Yeah, you were making the nervous decision last January, right? What to do. Little did you know what was going to happen.
Yep, just took my exam last January.
That's awesome. You've come a long way.
Yes.
You've almost done, what, 500,000 in volume in this first year.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's impressive, Shacarol. All right, one more. Come on. I know somebody's got some either gratitude to share or something good going on in their lives.
Well, I'm excited about the implementing of the PC program and what God has even allowed me to do and share and the people that he's connected me with. And I am excited about our new beginning at the Market Center and just things that are about to take place in 2021.
That's awesome. We talk about a lot in Keller Williams, like being ready for the opportunity. And Vicki, Shacarol, Sarah, you all that spoke up this morning actually are perfect examples of this because you have to put yourself in a position to be ready and lean in when the opportunity comes. And yeah, it's going to be a little scary, right? Something new is scary, but it's also exciting and it's also fun. And so we've got a lot of fun things happen this year, but it's also been a lot of getting ready for the opportunity when the time was right. And we're actually evolving that all the time. And so I'm really excited, and I speak on behalf of our executive leadership team this morning. Our year in review, we're just going to do the highlights of the broken records. We're going to later do an awards something in February, and I don't know, it's probably going to be Zoom, but we're going to make it as fun as possible and recognize everybody and everybody's individual hard work and the team hard work and everybody's accomplishment throughout the year. We're not quite ready for that, but we did want to take we've transmitted yesterday wanted to look at where we're at for the end of the year. So we're just going to do kind of a quick year in review. What are the records that you guys continue to break month over month? And so we'll just take a look at that and then be on the lookout for something happening in February. Before we get started, Vicki, do you want to do a plug for Ignite?
Oh yeah, just to remind everybody that Ignite is going on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 9 to 10. And I'm telling you, I had two of the faithfuls on there, and they are really, you can tell every time that they've been on Ignite, they're getting more and more, and they're still excited about it. So, I mean, just pass it on. Let them know they don't want to miss it.
You definitely don't miss it. A lot of the questions you have, and it may not be just for like brand new agents, you guys. I'm gonna be really honest, because it incorporates our tech. It incorporates the new way that we do things and the new features that we have at Keller Williams, the new opportunities and tools in your toolbox. If you're not as familiar with those things, Ignite is perfect for you because it walks through all of that in bite size. So things you may have questions about, you don't realize you're missing an opportunity by not tuning in to the sessions that we offer quarterly. And we don't do that for our health. We do it for you guys, right? We do it to provide excellent training so that you guys can be excellent realtors out in the market and be highly equipped to be the best real estate agent and business person you can be. Adam, I heard you on your team call this morning. What were you telling your agents to do?
Ignite multiple times. So I know Carol, y'all had mentioned before, you and Tiffany, that you took it and you was taking notes, and then you took it again and you heard things that you didn't hear before, right? Ignite is just like, I mean, we've got people on here that have been in business for a month. We got people been on business for 20 years, right? The business is constantly changing. We constantly are updating Ignite. It's not the same thing over and over and over. You have different teachers teaching it. So there's different aspects of, what is being taught, different scenarios. It's critical that we go to the training that we're providing. I mean, hey, look, if somebody's sitting down, taking time out of their day to be able to provide this training and nobody shows up, how willing are they are they wanting to do that again? So y'all show up for it. It's vital for us to be able to teach in the mass, so everybody gets what we need to get out to you. So
exactly. It provides that firm foundation to build your business on. We have so many new people joining our company, and we're so thankful for it. But as you know, everybody was a new licensee once. It can be a bit overwhelming. So that Ignite, those sessions are literally to really make sure that you have clarity and that your next thing, and you're comfortable and confident building that business and that foundation. So that's all I'm gonna say about Ignite. I'm passionate about it. There's a reason I'm passionate about it. Vicki, our productivity coach, is passionate about it. Adam, our operating partner, is passionate about it. And the reason that we hold it quarterly is because it is a value to you guys. So don't miss that opportunity. If you cannot attend the sessions when they're live, we are recording them and putting them in our YouTube channel. There's already one full session in the YouTube, and we're re-recording this session happening that's going to go into the YouTube channel. So it's getting updated there as well. And they're only 1 hour at a time. Honestly, if you have a commute time, you can listen to it while you ride. Anyway, that's it. Oh, no, go Vicki.
Okay. And even with that, because we have so much to offer, I know everybody has heard new agents come in and they say they was just overwhelmed because they've heard so much. But even Ignite, you begin to hear the things that you heard people say and you didn't know what they were talking about. And it kind of resonate with you. Oh, that's what it is. So that's the refresher within itself.
Definitely.
Not overwhelmed, but to hear it and then to know how to implement it.
And saturating yourself in it, really.
For me, Miss Vicki, and when, like you said, when we're first coming in, when you're finished pre-license, they don't teach you how to do real estate. But Ignite is what really, and I guess because I got it like as soon as I started, is what was the foundation for me of learning what real estate actually was. And so it helped me tremendously. And so now I'm taking those things a year later and implementing them instead of just taking notes.
Yeah.
And if you didn't hear me earlier, she almost did $500,000 in production her first year in real estate.
Yes.
You can
Yeah.
have reasons or you can have results.
Right.
So, and then one more thing, you guys, for our productivity coaching agents or anybody interested in productivity coaching, today, Vicki will be holding a all PC meeting at 10:15 after this business meeting. So if you're in it existing, we have updated the agreement. Everybody will be asked to re-sign. We have made some addendums to it kind of to update as the program has evolved, and we've had some clarity around some different situations. So we're going to be presenting that to everyone today at 10:15. You can be in person or on Zoom. If you want to be on Zoom, reach out to Vicki and she'll send you the link. And make sure that you're in attendance for that. And if you don't have Vicki's contact, reach out to me. But if you're existing PC, we want you to be there because it's so much easier having a conversation with everybody at one time. So anybody that has questions, there's clarity there. It's all presented instead of at multiple times, or maybe you might miss something. So we want to make sure that it's really clear on any of the changes being implemented to the coaching program for 2021. Okay. All right, let's look at our 2020 year in review. And I'm pretty excited to share this with you guys. We are going to start with our top production, top 20%. This is a Keller Williams term that we use a lot, our top 20%. We have sometimes exclusive events and things like this. Your top 20% in production, when your production is such as that, of course, you're in the top of the market center. And that's month over month. And then what we're looking at here is the entire 2020 total production. So we have our top individual agents and then our top producing teams that we will be looking at first this morning. So our top individuals, coming at no surprise, we have Miss Gloria Frazier at 7.2 million. Best year ever. Congratulations, Gloria. Laquan Hurd at 5.2 million, Mr. Thunderbird himself. Tamara Hockenhall at 4.5 million. Taisha Andrews at 3.9 million, Brian Wynn at 3.5 million, Vicki Wadsworth at 2.6 million, Deborah Caldwell at 2.1 million, Eva Lynn Frieden at 1.9 million, Marcel McClammy at 1.5 million, and Patty King at 1.2 million. Congratulations, guys. I don't know if if you're on Facebook Live, you can't see everybody clapping and cheering, but I promise everyone that I see is cheering and clapping, and we're so proud. Everybody has worked extremely hard. Like I said, at our awards, we'll recognize everyone's achievement there, but I did want to just take a moment and celebrate our top 20% in production. These guys have really pushed themselves. And a lot of what we talk about as new licensees coming in this year, what was the benefit? Well, you didn't have to reprogram your business. You just built your business in COVID, right? But these individuals are top agents that have been in the business a while, some of which have another career and are really just pushing the limits. They have invented themselves. They have been innovative. They have been virtual. They have done all the things that year before there was not even part of a discussion, right? And these are the excellent top agents that are our top 20% producers. So we are so excited for you guys. Some of which I know I've had personal conversations with y'all. Some of you guys capped this year. Some of you guys are like this close, and I can't wait till 2021 till you cap and you earn that 100%. So we are thrilled for you all. Now our top teams. No surprise here. We have the Pinnacle Group at 7.8 million. Pinnacle joined us beginning of last year. March, was it? Katie, Sarah?
I think it was April.
April. Okay, so this has been accomplished since then. We're thrilled to see you guys grow as you continue as a team to grow and develop into a phenomenal business. McElroy & Company, that's Kim and Slade, our spouse teams, one of our spouse teams. Kim and Slade. Anybody on? Let's see. I don't see them.
That Slade's on.
Either one of y'all want to speak up?
Kim is on.
Yeah, we're
too.
both here.
Awesome. So you guys capped in 4 months. Is that correct?
I don't know.
Yep. Well, congratulations. We are thrilled for you guys, and we're excited to see you guys come in with those 100% checks. And then we have the Hells team, which is another spouse team, AJ and Stewart, and we're excited to see them grow their business and continue to achieve their goals as well. So big round of applause for everybody, our top individuals, our top teams. It has been so exciting. It's been an honor to be in business with you. It's an honor to continue to be in a partnership with you guys and develop your business to the best it can be. So thank you so much for all that you have done this year. And I hope that you're extremely proud of yourself. Moving forward to our market center, we broke a lot of records this year. And coming into the first quarter, Adam, what were your kind of initial thoughts Q1 2020?
Little nervous.
Why would that be?
Well, we had a lot of expenses out and, changing the market center around. But we made it through it, got all the expenses paid off, and roll those numbers.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, you guys, we started doing the transformation with the paint and the signs and everything. And we finished that about second week in March.
Mm-hmm.
And that was almost exactly when everything shut down. So some of you guys on Zoom today or on Facebook Live may not have even seen the upgrades to the office. So when that hit, it was kind of disappointing. We had this huge thing, planned where everybody would come in and be so excited to see the transformation. And yet again, 2020 us. Anyway, so we are excited to share with you guys that first quarter did not hold us back. Actually, you broke records hands down many, many, many months. This is the records that have been broken for the entire year. So to start, we are up to 91 agents, and that started our year 2020 at 72. So we have grown tremendously this year. We have partnered with phenomenal agents. Our agents are getting into business faster than ever. And a lot of that is due to Vicky's coaching program, us hosting Ignite quarterly, and us just having that culture of coming from contribution and seeing someone in need and being able to help them and mentor them. So for all you new licensees that joined us this year, we are honored to be in business with you, and we're excited to see you grow your business so that we can one day announce you as the top 20% in the market. We had 471 units closed. Our record was 415. So we exceeded that, which that was in 2017. And then we're over 100 more units this year in 2020 than last year in 2019, when there was no global pandemic. That is amazing. That is amazing. I hope that you guys truly understand how amazing that is. Our average sales price has increased. It was at about $149 in 2017, which is the highest ever. Last year in 2019, the year before in 2019, it was $143,000, and now we're up to $156. So that is due to you guys making a choice to be specific and increase your sales volume, and making sure that, many of you top producers specifically that we have met with, part of that was your average sales price was quite low. And so in order to increase your volume, what's the easiest way, to do that, Adam? If you're going to cap faster, you need a higher volume of sales, right?
Right.
So that's working smarter. And of course, not turning down necessary business, but at the same time, focusing on making sure that your unique value proposition is applicable to all volumes, right? And to be able to speak with all sellers. And so that really has shown up this year, and we're increasing at 156. Our gross commission income is $2 million. Now, for those of you that might be a little new to the business, that's more money earned by our agents than ever before. Our GCI last year was the highest ever at 1.8, and this year we exceeded that to 2 million. So congratulations, guys. You're now earning, KW Montgomery agents are earning more money than ever before in the last decade of business here. Let's see, more contracts written. Our contracts written highest ever was 440, and we have closed the year out with 530. That is awesome. That means you guys are going after more business. Of course, we can have a conversation of contracts written to contracts closed, and yet I want to celebrate the contracts written. And as we're growing our business and as we're evolving our skill set, we'll be more
Contracts closed.
we'll be more capable to get all of those written to closings. And so that's exactly where training comes in. But getting them written means you guys are going out there and you are taking care of business. Our closed volume is at 72 million, almost 73 million. It's actually 72.9. And our highest volume was in 2017 before this at 61 million. Last year, we finished the year at 52 million. So you guys did 20 more million in volume than you did even in 2019. That is phenomenal. I'm going to stop saying amazing because I'm just so excited. And amazing, I need a new word because I'm so excited. And then Company Dollar. Company Dollar was our highest at 405,000 in 2017. In 2019, we were at 372. And now at 2020, we're at 407,450. Why are we so thrilled that Company Dollar is so high? Anybody have a clue? It's the next one down.
Profit share.
Right. We have no profit share if we don't have profits to share. Sometimes that's a missed little clue there, but the Company Dollar was 407,451, and we finished this year in profit share at $53,294, which exceeds our 20. This is the one I didn't take notes on. That exceeds our 2019 of 35,216. And it exceeds our best year ever of 44,000 in 2017. So we have not only broken records, we have exceeded our best year ever. And we have exceeded last year. I know you guys can't tell. I'm a little enthusiastic. I know that it's really not conveying via Zoom, but I am so proud of you guys and honored to be in business with you all.
Katie, that the biggest thing on this, all that's shown is the profit share for me. We're up 18% from our highest ever. So it's not like we just barely beat the record. We blew it out of the water, almost 20% increase. And that all goes back to you guys. And so if you're not receiving profit share, we need to be talking about who we can get in your downline, because that's how our company grows. As leadership here for KW Montgomery, it's our goal to keep our expenses as low as possible, our profits as high as possible, push you guys to hit your goals so that profit share grows. But if you don't have anybody that's in your downline, then you're missing money. So right. I can't, Katie, thanks for putting all this together. And look, guys, you guys have blown it out of the water. I'm tickled pink about this year. So, and it's all because of you guys.
I mean, the reason I started by asking Adam, well, how did he feel quarter one, is because everyone was uncertain quarter one. Everybody had, here at the Market Center, we came from a different perspective, but most everyone else was like, 2020 is going to be the best year ever, right? And it was the kind of a slow start for most everybody. Then this pandemic hit. And it was like, everything came to a screeching halt. But you guys did not bury your head in the sand. You did not. Many real estate companies, even in our area, I know it's hard to believe, just completely shut their doors, said, I don't know how to do virtual. I don't know how to get on the computer. I'm not going to do Facebook Live. They just refused to evolve. And that was not you guys. You guys evolved. You became innovators in your businesses. You put yourself out there. You might not have known exactly what you were doing at first, but it has evolved to now. It doesn't matter what happens in the market. You guys are going to excel and be your best business selves because of that. And so it really makes me so emotional, because one of the first things when COVID hit, we closed our office where our staff worked from home for 4 days. Now, of course, we had to have some different restrictions with you guys bringing clients in and customers in with different things like that. We were unsure about what the CDC was saying there in those first few weeks. But other than those 4 days, which we worked from home, we just said we're going to do everything in our power here to make sure our agents are not left behind. And if that means that we have to jump on Zoom, if that means we have to Facebook Live, if that means we have to get really good at PowerPoint, if that means we got to create a YouTube profile and a Google profile and whatever it took, we did that for you guys, and y'all did that for y'all's customers and clients. And this shows up here. This shows up every decision you made to do the hard thing, not the easy thing, and put your pajamas on and watch Netflix, because that's easy, right? That's a no-brainer. You guys did hard things, and you can continue to do hard things. And this is the proof. And the proof is going to be on your 1099. And the proof is going to be on when COVID, kind of goes away, restrictions, and you get to take your kids to Disney World. And when you get to do that family vacation, or when you get to do that cruise, or whatever it is that you're going to reward yourself. I really challenge you to make sure that you do have something set aside, and you do have a plan to reward yourself from the hard work that you've done this year. We applaud you. We are so thankful for you guys. And let's talk about what we want to see happen in 2021, just kind of in a nutshell. I kind of, did this morning based on things that we've been talking about as an executive leadership team, as an ALC, and what we would like to push for as you guys are looking at what you're going to be accomplishing in 2021. So we want to be the #1 listing company. We want to take more listings than any other company in 2021. And we're going to have training. We're going to have guest speakers. We're going to hold you guys accountable to be the best listing agents that you can be. We want you guys to have more gross commission income. We want you to earn more money than you did this last year. We want that to be a trend of continuation so that you're making more money. We want to close more volume. So we want to see you guys hit and break through your average sales price to higher than ever before. And of course, that's going to feed into that gross commission income, right? We want to equip you with being that best listing specialist, being that if it's a luxury market that you want to break into, what is it that you want to achieve in the next year? How are you going to challenge yourself from where you're at to become an even better version of that business person? And then we want to double our participation in profit share. And I said double, but I really meant triple. Y'all, that was an error. Okay. When we have 16 people out of 91 that have active participation in earning $53,000 that we give away to our agent body, that's a problem. Y'all see me looking at you? I'm right here in the camera. I'm getting good at Zoom, y'all. Y'all feel me? The reason that is that profit is split regardless of if we have 2 people participating or we have 91 people participating. Your piece of the pie determines on you. How are you being intentional about growing your downline? We provide trainings, we provide scripts, we provide content. What is it that you need to share with others? We're doubling our career nights monthly so that that's offered. So if you have someone interested in getting into real estate, they can come to that. We have the high level training that you can invite your co-op agents to. We have our national events, which Family Reunion is coming up in February. There's a extreme discounted bundle price that you could offer to someone. What is it that we can do to help you earn that profit share? We are happy to do so. Is it getting a spouse in real estate, Vicki Wadsworth? Because that is a tremendous way to grow your profit share. That's kind of a joke. Not everybody's spouse will be in real estate with them. Those that are, are really benefiting from that opportunity that we have. So this is really what I wanted to take just a minute. We're again not getting in the nitty gritty, not getting into some of the opportunities to say, okay, where can we strengthen for 2021? But how did we excel in 2020, and where are we looking to excel in 2021? So that's all I have for this. Adam, do you have anything you want to add for our year-end review before we jump into the market stats for the year?
I believe the market stats is what I wanted to talk about. So
Good.
I'm hoping you've got that graph, that line graph.
The market share?
Yes,
No, but I could pull that up for you.
please do.
Okay. I can pull that up while we're looking at this. This is the MAR 2020. So looking at what happened in the market itself, not specific to our office, how many sales, I did want to look at what happened in 2020 versus 2019 to show you guys that what we've been saying, the real estate market has not been dead. You know, whatever the news channels were saying, and I don't even know if they're still saying that, but the real estate market is red hot. And actually, somebody said recently, white hot. It's not red hot, it's white hot. So in 2020, the annual sales were 6,228. And you can see where, of course, June and July were big on the sales units. And then in our market, the median sales price is 180. So with average days on the market, about 92. And the sold to list price at 97.4%. Let's see. And
So
here's 20.
It was $37 million changed hands that went to real estate agents through those sales. $37 million in Montgomery MLS.
Fast math. Yes. Here's 2019. Does anything stand out at you just looking at it initially? You can see the grand total here at the bottom.
The sales price went up.
The volume went up, the sales price went up, everything went up.
Mm-hmm.
So
The
the lie that
units went
market
up?
said, yeah. We took somebody's market share because the bar graph that
Hold on, I'm pulling it up.
to is I love the pattern.
Let me make sure I've got it here. 1 second.
They didn't say the market was dead very long either. They said that for a short period of time.
But people said they stayed at home for a long time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The agents.
Yes.
I like to tell people that COVID gave people time to actually shop for houses, look for houses, to know what they wanted. And we learned more people are essential than we think. Not that many people I ran into actually lost their jobs. They actually worked overtime. So it gave them time to do what they needed to do to get a home.
There we go.
All right, can you see the graph?
So guys, this is the top 5 real estate agents. Obviously the key code over here on the side. We are the black triangle
Triangles.
at the bottom. And if you notice from November 19th, we relaunched the Market Center November 27th. And you can see the growth pattern there. And it's, one would say, well, we're the lowest on the chart out of the top 5, right? We have the highest trajectory than anybody on, and there's no dips in it.
Right. It
You
was
see
a
that?
up.
So this is what I love to see. And this is not because of me. It's not because of Katie. It's not because of Susan. It's not because of Dee, Jimmy Ann, anybody. It's because of you guys. And I'm telling you, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right.
Mhm.
And the growth, we are just getting started. I won't be satisfied until we're way above that green line. So guys, I can't thank you guys enough. This right here, I love it. And we ain't stopping. So
Are
the,
not stopping. And I love that the just upward incline there. I mean, even you can see where most of these others have even taken a dip. I wish that I could pull out the new construction from this. Broker Metrics won't allow me. When I put the parameters in there, it says here are the top 5 in the market. And so I'd love to see it against, you know, apples and apples versus new build or whatever, but you can see the fluctuations in everyone else's business. Look at the top right here. You may say, oh, they're much higher than us. But when we're talking about March, look what happened. There's a huge decline and then a regrouping around July and then a dip again. And then it kind of comes slowly up. Where were you guys at? Your actions met your intentions. When I say you guys reinvented your businesses and did whatever it takes, you see it right here. I've never really been a math or a graph person, but I really like looking at this because this is your activity is matching what we're seeing. And it's every person doing the very best that they can do, then that's impacting the market center, and the market center is showing up in the market.
guys, and if you want to share this story with a co-agent, just know that when you go to pull the numbers, it's not going to reflect that. That's because Pinnacle and our numbers are not together. So just know that if you want to pull the numbers, we got to add those 2 numbers together to reflect that. So if you start sharing it, somebody questions it, there's the difference.
It's not MLS wide, it's our territory wide, and it includes both of our brokerage partnerships, whereas I could not pull that brokerage wise. So I have a special thing called Broker Metrics where I can look at what we're doing in our territory against our biggest competitors.
Right.
So although we're growing on the MLS chart as well. So nothing to frown about there. So it's all great. It's all growth. And we are excited to see what's going to happen in 2021. I have our family reunion promo here. And if anybody has questions about family reunion, I'm going to give you guys, we're going to talk about it in a minute after this video. Can y'all hear it? That is just a glimpse of what you can expect from the family reunion. It does this to me every time I try to play it. Yeah. The family reunion digital this year. It's going to be the 15th through, hold on, there we go. The 15th through the 18th. And if you or someone you know would like to attend at the bundle price, we're still offering the bundle price. We have 4 spots left in our first bundle. So we have to purchase 15 at a time. The market center is not going to go purchase 15 tickets and then find 15 people. We have a sign up sheet through Google Sheets. If you wish to attend at the $80 value, which original ticket prices were at $109. That was early bird pricing. They have already increased the pricing for just an individual ticket. If you would like to do that, you're welcome to, but the $80 value is there. Once we have our first 15, we'll buy that bundle and then we will open up another bundle. And so I would love to see us as a market center buy 2 bundles of tickets. I would love to see us have a large number of people in attendance. The reason being is, one, you can sit on your couch on your pajamas and tune in to Family Reunion. The sessions will be recorded. I believe they did 60 days for Mega Camp. So you don't have to really devote that 15th through 18th, all those 3 days fully to this. You can tune in when you can tune in. I do recommend you blocking your calendar out so that you can experience it. Although if you cannot do that, they have them recorded. And so these sessions are really just the best of the best. You don't have to have travel. You don't have to have that expense. You don't have to leave your house to be able to really get the best of the best. Gary Keller's market update is literally worth the $80. So be sure that if you want to take advantage of the $80 bundle price, you sign up via the Google Sheet. We've had some glitches where it shows on our side all of the agents are editors and can add. If you can't, just send me a quick email and I'll add you to the list. Just making sure that everybody's taking advantage of that, those that wish to do so.
Katie, do we already have a time for it?
It's typically all day, the 15th through the 18th. You will, just like Mega Camp, choose your sessions. They've already done some sneak peeks. Let me kind of read you guys off, which I shared in our Facebook group, the sneak peeks of the breakouts. Why is it not showing me? Man. Anyway, I've shared it in our Facebook group, the different breakouts that they're putting together and the things that you can plan on learning about at Family Reunion. So it's a phenomenal event. I went to my first one and I will never miss another one. Whether I'm a team leader or not, I'm not going to ever miss another one. And if you really want to get that energy, to get that education, to see your lid be lifted and think of your business in ways that you never have, you need to be attending these events. Mm. And here we go again. Why does it do that to me every time? That's all I have for today. Does anybody else have anything else they'd like to add?
Hey, Katie. Oh, go Sarah. You go, Sarah.
You sure?
Go ahead.
Okay, I was just going to give y'all just a quick little tip for tech, obviously.
Go ahead, Sarah Little.
So I hope you guys all have your KW search app downloaded on your phone. First off, make sure that you found yourself as your own agent. So whenever you go into your app, Okay, so when you log into the KW search app, on the far right bottom, there is a button that says more, and it looks like a little person silhouette. At the very top, you'll have to select who your agent is, and you just have to search for their name. So from then on, it'll be branded to you. So if you go down farther on that same page, under other, there is a section that says share the KW app. You can share this app through text message, through email, through Facebook, through whatever you want, and people can search. My suggestion is, as soon as you get a new buyer or a seller, just a new client in general, share this app with them right away so that they can be searching, and it's all branded to you. The good thing is, if they end up creating an account, you can see all the houses that they favorited. So make sure you're doing that.
And Sarah, can they share it, like referring you to somebody? Can't they share it with other people?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. They do the same thing. They would
After they
go down to more and share the KW app.
Yeah. After they choose you, then it's attached to you. So just make sure that they do that. If it's not, they're just sharing the app, and then the person they share it with is just going to, pick somebody randomly on there. And another thing to tag on that, Sarah, I'm so glad that you brought this up. We are, as our new agent announcements, we have learned a new trick to add you guys QR codes to your app to your new agent announcement. So that means anybody that sees it on Facebook, that shares it on Facebook or social media, as a new licensee, I would just download that image and share it out, saying, hey, I joined Keller Williams Montgomery, and this is how you download my app. That's going to be we're using your unique code as the new licensees come on. You guys could do that for yourself. There's plenty of content in Command to say, hey, here's my app. And you either put the little QR code in, or I can show you guys how to create a QR code, or there's a link that is in your Command profile under consumer settings that you just copy and paste. So easy as pie.
My favorite to do on this is you can send an MLS link to a specific listing, but if you have clients that specifically love to communicate through text message, you can say, find a specific house that meets their needs and say, oh my gosh, you've got to check out this house, but find it through the KW app and share it to them through that. That way, when they click on the link in their text message, it goes to your app and it's branded to you.
Exactly. Or a new listing you have that you're going to share with somebody. Share it out that way. Yep. All right. Well, that's all we have for today. Does anybody else have? Oh, come on, Shakira.
Yes, I just wanted the message that you sent out yesterday about the diversity training on the 20th.
Yes, ma'am.
I want as many of us. It's free. It's 2 hours. I know in the mornings, but I want as many of us. For me being the diversity ambassador now, I want as many of us to log on as possible to see. I've stated before, even to the group, Southeastern group, I have not experienced in my year a lot of any issues at our market center, but it's best of us to stay ahead of the game than fall behind. Any questions, contact me, Katie. We'll help you get that going. Another thing, I know that it's Eastern time that they've said it. That will be during an Ignite session. Is there any way we can change that Ignite class that day?
We can definitely do that.
Okay.
We'll see who's teaching it and we'll rearrange.
Me? That's my Wednesday.
There you go. We'll make that decision and we'll put that out to everybody, whatever time it's changing for. So anybody attending Ignite should now be available to attend that. And then our leadership will make sure that we are registered and in attendance as well, because we as a leadership team want to make sure that we are at our best selves and that we are not having any issues flare up and that we are ambassadors for equity for all. And the way that we do that is through training. And so we as a leadership team, that's my commitment to you guys. And so you guys, I hope too, will make that commitment of yourself, that you also will be, like we've said, the best version of yourself. And that comes with a lot of training and a lot of different areas that you may not think you need. So anyway, anybody else? Vicki Wadsworth, you had something. Were you going to add?
I just wanted to just go back and reiterate, even when you all were showing the graphs, one thing we talked about in our ALC meeting, what did you do what were you doing when of the quarter that you had the highest GCI? Go back and see what it was that you was doing and do that again. Check the quarters that you was highest in GCI and see what it is that you were doing to make that happen, and go back and do those things. Because even as Katie said over and over again, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. Whatever works for you, do it. I just felt led to say that.
I appreciate that, Vicki Wadsworth. We appreciate your leadership. Adam, do you want to send us out with a final word?
I just, talk about the numbers and just what Vicki just said, during the summer months when the market is just on fire, what would your business look like if you had that same intensity year round? So, to say that there's not houses being sold, we just saw that that's not true. Somebody's selling houses. The question is it going to be you? So I appreciate all you guys have done. We're not ever going to arrive. We're always going to keep pushing. So I'm excited about the new building, guys. One of the agents wanted to go see it last night. I went over there and was showing her, the different things that were going on. So I'm hoping to be in there in February, in not the whole thing, but the main leadership offices and stuff. So I appreciate you guys, and let's keep pushing.
Let's keep going. All right. Bye, guys.
See you guys.
Brady Brunch wave, everybody.